Welcome everyone, Komakala here. This is The Witcher, and we've got several things going on in this part. The first thing that we're going to be working on is we've got some royal wyverns over here that I'm going to try to take out. And then I think we need to go see Triss Marigold. And I think we need to finish up with finding either Yavin or Siegfried and having one or the other join us on an assault on a Salamandra. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I want to drink several potions. So let's go ahead and move our swallow up there. We'll drink... Let's start with something with albedo in it so I can, yeah, a wolf potion. That sounds good. Let's make sure that animation's done. We'll drink a swallow. We will also go and get... I think a tawny owl is something that we're going to need. So we'll start with that as well. And finally, we're going to need some ornithosaur oil. If I have any, I should. I've made a ton of it. There we go. Put that in our silver blade. We should be good to go. Make sure that we have our Igni active. Let's see if we can draw one of these bad boys. Nice. Didn't do nearly as good against them last time, but then again, I didn't prepare as well either. Just kind of ran in there all willy-nilly. Come on, buddy. Oh, I got two of them. Ooh. Best timing there. While we're at it, we should grab this place of power. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Forgot about that. Let's grab this. Now we have all the wyvern meat we need. We've got Moa and one more royal. Let's see if we can draw the royal. I don't think we're going to be able to. There we go. Nice. Alright. And this Moa up here, that is a trophy, if I remember correctly. I think the royal huntsman said that he wanted us to hunt the wyvern here. Looks like I'm going to need fast. Nice. Alright, so these little guys and the Moa over there, they need fast combat style. The royal wyverns, you need to use a strong style for combating them. That's what I've found. Let's grab that. Looks like we had another spawn. No, that's a blood zoiger. It's totally slaughtered that, but oh, you want to join us. Well, that was a terrible time to sneeze. Wasn't able to back away from this guy before he blew up in my face. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? I just looked at my quest list a moment ago, so we've got these two that we can turn in. Everything else seems to be sort of, can't really do it, so we've got the Unforgiven I need to also do. Yavin, I think, is who I'm going to go talk to. I'm not sure where he is. I've already checked around both at the Druid Circle and at the Squid's Hell encampment. I guess the only other place I can think of that I've seen him is over at Vivaldi's in town, so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll travel there, because he's right next to Calcstein's house, and so we can do our quick little transport. What are all these remains? Kiki Morse have been going crazy over here, I guess. And here he comes. Let's grab both of those. We can sell those. Well, we can sell the book. No need to sell the orange because that is a currency. Alright. Let us get out of here. We're gonna go to the Swamp Tower. We're gonna teleport to Calcstein's, like I said. So fully positioned up, those wyvern were a lot easier than I thought they'd be. Can we sell something
Yeah?
too? No. He'll buy my wives' tears, but I don't want to sell those. Calcstein's laboratory. And then we need to head over to the trade district. We need to talk to Triss and the Royal Huntsman, Innkeeper. A lot of things that we got to do. Let's go find Vivaldi's house first. Should be just next door. Zoltan Shive. Yeah.
Welcome, Wolf.
Greetings. You made it back unscathed.
And Vivaldi got his bank back. Or will soon.
Good to hear.
Did anyone give you any problems?
No. And that's strange.
I'm under the impression that someone is protecting you. And I don't mean the gods.
I don't know who'd want to.
Did you want something, Wolf?
Let's try option 2. I'm gonna go with option 1 finally, but I just want to see what this conversation leads to.
Yavin, do you really believe you can win?
Do you think I want to get killed? I wouldn't risk my life and weeks of torture for mere amusement. And that's what awaits me if I'm caught.
Clearly.
To be frank, Geralt, any concession gained, even the tiniest right, would be a victory. Somehow the process must begin, and I'd rather see it happen now.
I have an offer. Do you want to see Salamandra destroyed?
They're also Dwan, but they bother me more than most. What did you have in mind?
I have powerful friends who see a way to destroy that organization.
I can't say I'm keen to see that happen. But since you helped me...
Does that mean you'll meet with them?
When and where, Wolf?
At a tavern in the trade quarter, the new Nera Court.
Vizima is heavily guarded. But for you, I'll find a way. See you there, Wolf.
It'll be worth your time, I assure you.
Oh, I'm pleased about that. I am rather pleased that we managed to get his help. So, I don't know if it's just me. Okay, maybe not. So swallow potions don't seem to last as long as I thought they would. Because I mean, we've got hours and hours left on this. Maybe the swallow is just meant as a short-term healing potion. But it always seems like whenever I go out and fight, I've got all these pushes still ticking down, but the swallows run out. Let's go talk to Triss. I want to go to Triss's laboratory. And from there, I'm not sure what time of day it is. If it's morning or daytime, I should probably be downstairs with Alvin. Yep.
You're so good with Alvin.
Alright, let's start with the first one and continue on.
Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right, but be careful.
Actually, I'm going to hold off on telling her about the allies just in case, because I have a feeling that that is going to be like the final mission. And usually they have some sort of a point of no return where you start what sounds like it's going to be the final bit.
I'll see you later.
And you can't do anything else. So I want to complete everything before we do this. So I'm going to go check out that house. I'm going to go talk to the Royal Huntsman and go to the inn as well. So that's several things to do. Excuse me.
I detest noise. What brings you here? Never. I don't even feel like complaining about the weather.
Can't see a thing.
Greetings.
What pays well?
A huge wolf.
Wyvern.
Locals, nothing but trouble.
I killed an old female wyvern. Here's proof.
600 orens is yours.
It's a little bit more than I was expecting, but I'm
Farewell.
pleased. I was expecting like 400.
What's this?
Now this does give us a couple loading screens, but I think it's faster than running the long way around. I am glad to hear that Vivaldi is getting his bank back.
I'm not playing.
It seemed unfair that that was taken from him. Then again, there may have been a very good reason why it was taken away.
You're different.
Yes, I am.
It's not every day I get an illustrious customer like you.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
I'm here about the notice.
Yes, the wyvern meat. You have 3 pieces?
I do.
Your coin. I need an apprentice.
Alright, let's sell her. We don't need those. And we'll sell her the rest of the meat that we got. How much white gold do I have? 18. We're good for now.
Having problems, Witcher?
No.
None. But
Alright, the house that we need to investigate. I think this house is over by the bank. Probably in the market square. That's what it looked like on the map. Shop keeps.
Storms come in.
Another century. Damn rain.
Yeah.
A good.
Oh.
Storms come in.
Once, I tried to fight the merchant's guild.
I want to find the merchant who buys.
Do I know you? What brings you here?
A wish completes this.
I was hoping to find the guy who buys jewelry.
Behold, the best goods in the civilized. How can I help?
Alright, we should be able to get rid of all these without consequence. At least I hope so. If I have to buy one of them back, I will. Alright, and here's that door. Nope.
Hello again, Witcher.
greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Taller?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, or bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
I didn't quite see that little twist coming. I should have, but I didn't.
I shall assemble a great hunt.
I figured he was like their chief of intelligence or something similar to Toller's position. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? I think we just need to go see Triss one last time. Yep. Looks like that's all I have. Even though I've got all these quests, I don't know if some of them I've passed up and I'm no longer able to complete them, or maybe I need to complete them in a later chapter. Let's go find Triss. She should be this way.
Know your place, Witcher.
You're so good with Alvin.
Before we do this, let's go ahead and rest and get our toxicity gone. A couple hours should be plenty. Triss, I didn't know you played the harp.
You're so good with Alvin.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
I'm ready. Let's meet at the new Naracourt.
I'll inform the interested parties.
How do you know who?
I'm a sorceress, remember? And you think so loud, I can't help reading your mind.
Well, that's good to know that she would give us the opportunity to complete unfinished business. I didn't know if she would or not, and so that's why I went ahead and tended to my duties. Alright, so the inn is actually going to be just down this street. Finally starting to figure my way out around town. I know I said that earlier.
They think of nothing but money.
Well, I'm not having to pull up the map every 5 minutes. I assume that we need to go upstairs. Oh, nope.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The Salamanders will be here soon.
So I'll face them. You run.
Are you mad? I knew you wouldn't run. I even counted on it. Don't get yourself killed.
You too, werewolf.
Will you fight alongside a werewolf? Our trap worked both ways.
Not entirely.
Surprise.
Let's dance.
Oh, good grief. I'm not ready for this.
You will die slow.
Come on. Let's... Freaking annoying. Alright, well... I think that's my first death. Or maybe it's my second death, I'm not sure. I think it's my first one on camera, though.
The neighborhood has lost charms. Simpletons all around.
I think I'm gonna potion up a little bit. Just drink a swallow.
For some peace and quiet.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The Salamanders will be here soon.
So I'll face them. You run.
Are you mad? I knew you wouldn't run. I even counted on it. Don't get yourself killed.
You too, werewolf.
You...
Will you fight alongside a werewolf? Our trap worked both ways.
Not entirely.
Surprise.
Let's dance. I let Vincent live. A deadly beast. A changing world. New, more dangerous monsters. Fistek. Slavery. Banditry unpunished. Werewolves are no longer the enemy. No longer the evil lurking in the dark. A dark avenger. Keeper of peace. The world's changing. And Vincent's a decent werewolf.
Well done. Saltpeter. Let's grab that. Let's grab the rye. We'll talk to Vincent in a moment. Just wanna loot everything necessary before we do.
Hurry.
Okay, so I guess we need to go upstairs. Whoa! Whoa! Funky camera stuff going on.
He's here.
Yavin, you heard me.
This could mean trouble.
Oh no.
You finally arrive, Wolf.
Greetings.
We were waiting.
Decided anything?
Yavin has decided to cooperate.
Under certain conditions, Dwan.
We'll deal with those conditions later. Everything's ready.
Ready for what?
Teleportation, Wolf. Thanks to the stone you commandeered.
Triss will teleport you and Yavin to the Salamandra base, where you'll open the gate.
When?
That's the final point we need to decide. Quiet. I hear footsteps.
The door is locked.
Open up, in the name of King Foltest and the Flaming Rose!
It's DeWitt.
I didn't foresee this.
We know about your illegal gathering with the elf. Open up, or you will hang!
Sorceress, teleport us now. My unit is ready.
Are you crazy?
He's right, Geralt. This may be our only chance. Akimbaga Hara.
I once saw a mage who emerged from a teleport without his legs. They arrived 5 seconds later. On 3, we break the door down!
Maybe there's another way.
Dakambra der Hadrin.
Okay, I guess there isn't another way. So there's some Kikimora over there. Got a lot of Salamander up here. Let's see, what potions do we have running? We've got an hour and a half left on that. 2 hours. Alright, I think we're good.
Where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time.
Where is Yavin? Man, why is my mouse yanking the camera so aggressively? Oh, it's still acting up. That's what's going on.
Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
Why can't I get through here? Oh, maybe. I need to use Ard.
Enemy! Die, shit-eater!
Looks like that's everyone. Salamander brooch. Brooch. Nothing left worth looting on any of these bodies. It's a little disappointing. Oh, there we go. Finally, a little bit of money. I think I could unlock bombs if I wanted to now using a silver talent. Oh, I didn't see we had a trunk over here. Nice. Got a book I've already read. I'm gonna have to do something about my mouse. Just a moment. And now it's not moving at all. Hello.
Gwynblade, we have no time to lose.
Yavin, you're here after all.
There's no time. Open the portal and let my unit in.
Where's Triss?
She stayed behind to deal with that lunatic DeWitt, but she cast Alzur's shield before teleporting you.
Alzur's shield?
A powerful spell from the book you found in the swamp.
Strange. I don't recall giving it to her.
Gwynblade, my brothers in arms await. Would you take on the entire Salamandra base yourself?
Any ideas?
The Salamanders enter their base through a magic portal created years ago by my kin.
Can we use it?
Triss claims it can be activated using a power stone. Luckily there's one there on the right. Unfortunately, it's guarded by a mage.
I can't do this if my mouse is not going to work at all. I am so sorry about this, guys. Alright, so we got a mage over here to the right. Do I still have Swallow Potion going? I do. For a little bit.
I love this job. Nobody messes with Salamandra. Nobody!
Will you move? This is Witcher's work, man. I don't need Fizz Tech. Let's go ahead and grab that. Urden. Ah, we've got the professor.
I dislike this place.
And as our Javid. Let's go ahead and drink another swallow.
When will this end?
We all know the situation.
White Wolf, we've been expecting you.
I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Ha! I underestimated you in the swamp, but you won't surprise me now. You go after your goal no matter what. The elves you brought are doomed to die.
Don't think so.
The elven race is condemned. Humans only accelerate the inevitable. If you demonstrate wisdom, you'll see the grand plan.
And if I refuse?
Nothing will change except we'll have one Witcher less. The grand plan foresees all possible resolutions. Join us, or stop being an obstacle.
Spit it out.
You're fighting for a cause in the name of vague principles. You're in a labyrinth of other people's schemes. You don't know the grand plan. The country is ruled by a degenerate monarch who allowed his monstrous daughter to murder citizens for years. Furthermore, during the war, he allowed Nilfgaard to plunder and torch neighboring allied kingdoms.
Wrap it up.
If not Foltest, then who? The Lodge of the Sorceresses? You know not what those bitches do to influence post-war treaties. The resettlements, deportations, the unresolved matter of the Scoia'tael, and others.
Your dazzling conclusion?
Salamandra is not evil, not more than those with the will to shape their own fate.
If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javid? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature?
The future, evolution, or destiny?
Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare even if it's hopeless. Though this time, it isn't.
You won't surprise me this time. Now, die! How? As your shield. Professor, tend to him. I have no counterspell.
Javed crumbled in the swamp. He could easily have destroyed me and made off with the spellbook. He lost it, fled. Alzur's shield worked beautifully. Javed ran, leaving the professor behind. I won't let him escape next time.
Geralt, are you all right?
Yavin, what happened?
You took a mighty blow. The spell must have protected you.
Alzur's shield.
The professor escaped, and that barrier blocks our path.
Leave this to me.
Right.
Die, shittier!
I should drink a cat potion. Just to make it a little bit easier to see.
No doubt your life will end soon, and how useless it's been. You'll die knowing you're an aberration.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches? The answer's simple. You feel you have no rightful place in this world. You owe your existence to the conjunction of spheres. But your creators erred. Know how?
Enlighten me.
They failed to strip you of emotion. You were meant to slay monsters without making judgments, philosophizing, or nursing doubts. You're ineffective.
Well, this ineffective, doubt-ridden historical freak is about to kill you. Let's dance.
Extraordinary. You've triumphed. Go ahead. Your invaluable witch's treasure awaits. You have what you wanted. Show mercy. Never hurts to ask. So you can parry arrows in flight.